Hey guys, and welcome to another modding showcase. Today I'm showcasing WWF Era's The New Generation Era by TotalFNEclipse. So if you watched yesterday, I showed off the Wrestlemania WWF Era's mod, and today I'm showcasing the New Generation mod, which is obviously focused on the New Generation Era. So as always, links are in the description. Please use the saves I've provided. I do believe that the creator has updated the saves for Project 64 that I have provided, but if not, please use the ones in the pinned comment and description, because if you try to play this mod without these specific Project 64 saves, it will not run on you for Project 64. This project is obviously free, and if you want more information about what was the idea behind it and why it was created, I will link the Reddit post where TotalFNEclipse goes into a lot of detail about what this mod is about and how it was laid out. I, of course, will do my best to give you a guide through that, but remember, I won't remember all the details, and it's better to go to the source. So, it works on EverDrive, I believe it works on Android also, and yeah, it's just a save for GM Spectre's Wrestlemania X SK Edition, so it's not a texture mod, so you can run it on your hardware and such, and so on and so forth. So, let's talk New Gen, let's talk 1996, 1997, 95, 94, let's go into the roster, let's see what we've got here. So, SummerSlam, why not? One-on-one match, always a good way to start. So who do we have? We have Red, looking fantastic here as always. We've got Yokozuna with the beard, that's him at his heaviest. To be honest, I've seen recent pictures of him. No, obviously not, he's been dead for years. I've seen pictures of him recently, post-WWF, and it's a miracle that man lived as long as he did. He was a big boy. We have Owen Hart. We have Mr. Perfect. We have Lex Luger. Ooh, that's an interesting one now. White. The Narcissus tights with black boots. Interesting. WCW Lex in there too. We got Jerry Lawler. We've got the Mountain. We've got Jim Neidhart. So the basis here is all Brett's rivals from that time, as well as his tag team partner. So you can see all the big feuds that he had at the time. Razor Ramon. Very good. 1-2-3 Kid. Jeff Jarrett. Marty Jannetty. Oh, new rockers. Marty Jannetty. Babyface Marty Jannetty. Cool. IRS. Rick Martel. Rick and Scott Steiner making the cut there. The Undertaker. Mankind. That's one of the new ones there. Goldust. King Kong Bundy. Kama. Hakushi. Adam Bomb. So a lot of the $1 Million Corporation there, but also some mid-carders. Diesel. King Mabel. Bam Bam Bigelow. Bob Backlund. Crush. Tatanka. Samu and Fatu. Shawn Michaels. Oh, that's pretty cool now. Look at that. It's like the ponytail one, babyface Shawn Michaels. The British Bulldog. Ahmed Johnson. Hunter Hurst Helmsley. Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn. Smoking Guns. Rowdy Roddy Piper. Fresh off his backlog brawl with Goldust. The Ultimate Warrior with his blonde hair and his basically his idea to destroy Goldust. Psycho Sid, looking pretty cool. Very good. Rocky Maivia, the Wildman Mark Romero. Oh, that's a good face choice. I wish I used that one for my call. The Godwins. Jean-Pierre Labbé. Quebecer Pierre. Very cool. Oh, is that like his 1998 one? I feel like that's the 98 attire. Doink the Clown. Jimmy Del Rey. Del Rey. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Jake the Snake Roberts, looking noticeably bigger. That's Jake in his, from 96. Savio Vega, Ted DiBiase, Brian Pillman, which is a pretty sweet inclusion. Very nice. Johnny Polo, Skip and Zip, Alundra Braze, the Brooklyn Brawler, Mo, Repo Man, Vader, an unmasked Vader, Lawrence Taylor, Bastion Booger, and Earthquake, all hiding behind Vader here. Very cool. Macho Man. I can say now I'm not super in love with the macho attires. Oh, that's a cool one though. But yeah, and of course the Hulkster himself, brother, Sensational Sherry, Bobby Heenan, Jim Cornette, and Alpha. So a who's who of New Generation favorites here. So if you played the original mod, obviously a lot of these people carry over. There's not as many new people as the Hulkamania Era's mod, but it's still a very nice selection and some very nice customs too. Some people's skin color have changed a lot too. I really dig this Michaels though, this babyface 95 Michaels. So let's put Shawn in there with Mankind. Let's have a little a little, I was going to say war games, but that's not right, Shawn. It's mind games. One of the best matches that these two men ever had. So Shawn Michaels versus Mankind, New Generation, 1995, very, very bad. 1996, getting better. And then, of course, 1997 being the big turning point for the World Wrestling Federation as they just started to fire on all cylinders. Because a lot of that stuff, especially once Brett turns heel, is just fantastic television. Of course, Los Boricuas, DOA, the Nation of Domination, all that, absolute horseshit. But the other stuff, really, really good. I have replays on. I never played replays on. Have I changed the difficulty? Perhaps not. Oh no, he did block. Okay, maybe I've changed the difficulty. I hope I have. I forgot that this is a new save, so... Oh no, did you see how far he leaned over to get me there? It's ridiculous. It's a bad miss from Michaels. He's obviously been hurt. There were at least 45 Marines that attacked him before this match. He lost his smile. Nobody thought he would show up here tonight at Mind Games, but he's here to take on Mankind. That is a fantastic looking Mankind. Really, really cool. I made a lot of these guys for the call save. Ooh, that's really gonna annoy me. Do you play with replays on? Do a lot of people play with replays on? Does that not get annoying after a while? Like every move? There we go. Oh! Fine. Replay for everything. That's what we want to see. Blow, blow. Replay for that too. Inverted atomic drop. Very good. See if we can do something else here. Drop him on the ropes. Very good. Yeah, it's definitely on the lower difficulty. I'll change that. I really don't want to see something boring. If I walk through everyone, it's not exactly interesting to watch. Never really was a fan of those kind of playthroughs. Oh, missile drop kick. Another replay. Yeah, that's driving me insane. Let's see, what have I got here? Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't expect that. There we go. Inverted atomic drop. Not gonna run through the comeback. I'm just gonna pop his head off. Boom! Sweet chin music. Yeah, I've never played with replays on. I don't usually have the referee on either, but I see the new gen logo on it, so that's pretty cool. There's Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels. A heartbreak kid. The boyhood dream has come true. So let's change a lot of this. Like that. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna leave the referee on. So very cool. So yeah, let's go to Survivor Series. Let's see, will we do a bit of the $1 Million Corporation? I'm looking at this comma and I'm thinking, my god. Oh, we got the yeah, comma and Bundy. I'm surprised Sparky Plug didn't make the cut here. But we've got Razor. We've got Razor Blue. We've got 1, 2, 3 Kid. Purple to match. Ooh, tight hair, cool. Yeah, we'll go with this. No tag format, that's what we like to see. Whoa, 25 minutes. Relax yourself there. No DQ. So we've got the $1 Million Corporation, Kama and Bundy versus Razor Ramon and the 1, 2, 3 Kid. The $1 Million Corporation. One of the worst factions ever, maybe? Not a memorable match in there, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it started off pretty bad with the fake Undertaker, and it didn't really improve. And a lot of those Undertaker matches were quite bad. The best stuff around that time was usually involving Brett or Shawn, of course. Brett and Hakushi stealing the show, or Jeff Jarrett going up there for the Intercontinental title in Your House 2 against Shawn Michaels. I think one of the attires is based off that too. But we have Kama here, the Supreme Fighting Machine, and WWF's answer to the UFC. Obviously Kama, I mean, I don't know how they thought this was going to work. If you look at any interview from Charles, he just seems like such a laid-back, fun guy. He's always cast as a heel, and he just didn't seem to want to do any of it. They consistently put him in there as a heel. That's why his favorite run was as the Godfather. It's not really hard to figure out why. Double T. Spike power. Knockout. He's not getting up. Oh my god, Bundy is just going crazy here. Poor 123 Kid. He must think this is a squash from 1992 and he's the Lightning Kid. So he's just mowing him down. Highest difficulty doesn't make a difference to us, boys. Oh my god, standing boss man slam. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. I didn't expect that to go that short. I did not expect that. Wow. He literally destroyed him. Bundy was like, I will squash this little shit. That's impressive. Do I test my might in another cage match? I don't think I have the guts. Could we do a Royal Rumble, perhaps? To change it up a bit? I've never done a Rumble on one of the AKI games. Why not? Let's do it. New belt, random. Number of superstars. Can I go down to it? 30 men! Wait, if I get eliminated, do I get to come back in? Is it one of those bullshit games? Does it end if I get eliminated? Decisions. I really like the idea of Brian Pillman being in here. Oh, I have to pick the 4 people who will start out. We'll go with Austin. Got the Ringmaster too. Austin, Rocky Maivia is also new, so we'll go with Rocky and we'll go with Hunter. Take a look at the future of the World Wrestling Federation. Ring out, lose, submission, no, rope break, no, blood, no, time count, no. Time count? What is time count? It's so unclear. Alright, we'll see what happens. Maybe it's the clock. Maybe I've just turned off the clock on every... I apologize if I have. If that's something that you're super interested in. But I have no idea. No, I just never thought it'd be that interesting. Oh, the Hollywood Blondes coming to blows here. Oh, flying cross shot by Maivia. The first 3rd generation superstar in the WWF. Okay, my dropkick is not going to work the way I wanted here. But what a match this will be. 30 men. There's no submissions. Oh, Rocky's in trouble. Oh, there's the elbow to the floor. Eliminated. That's great. I've never seen any of those animations. Really good. Oh my god, it's Bret Hart. It's Bret the Hitman Clark. Bret Hart, absolutely an MVP of this era. When I went back for the first time and I had to watch a lot of the New Gen shows, the early Raws, the Superstars and everything, if this man was not on the card, Shawn Michaels was not on the card, or Razor wasn't on the card, I was having an awful time. There's just no jokes about it. Honestly, so good, always so good. Don't understand people who don't rate him. I don't get them at all. Like, how can you not rate him? How can you? Yeah, he's not as flashy as Michaels or whatever. He's really, really good. And yeah, I can't understand him. Rick Martel, another fantastic worker from that time period. Could have done a lot more when he came back. Unfortunately, that injury, I don't remember what injury it was exactly, but when he got the injury in WCW, it was such a shame because all of his matches with Booker T and Perry Saturn and everything were fantastic. And he still had a lot to offer, more than the likes of Duggan or who else was coasting by in WCW at that time. Marty Jannetty? Marty Jannetty never made an appearance, I think, and was there for like 3 years. That's incredible. The amount of money that bastard would have made. Goddamn. I would have loved to have been an average worker during the WCW days. Not saying that Marty Jannetty was an average worker, he was above average. He could do some really good stuff if he was in there with the right opponent. But I'd love to be like just an average worker with a bit of a name during the WCW era, because you could just coast by and you wrestle on worldwide, you wouldn't have to travel. Oh! That was close. Gotta get Austin out there. Bret is proving problematic too. Oh, spinning heel kick, okay. I like this moveset. This is very Brian Pillman. Austin and Bret working together? My god, this would never be possible. Oh. Oh! Oh, there we go. Brian Pillman picking up all the big eliminations in this match. Such a shame. Such a sad end. Such a sad end to his career. Never really was the same after the accident. But he still has the Canadian Stampede match, the 5-on-5. Ah, you blocked me, Austin. But could have been so much more. Such a shame. Really a shame when it comes down to it. But that's the way of the wrestling business, unfortunately. So many names that could have been top guys, that should have been top guys, and just for one reason or another it didn't work out. I am absolutely beasting this Rumble though. That's another elimination. Oh, damn. I've got to say Austin. Austin's my boy. Fatu! Shocking that he stayed around as long as he did. He had some bad gimmicks. Then, you know, a bleach blonde-haired Samoan dancing and sticking his ass in people's faces. And that is what people will remember him as. But what a worker. He could absolutely work rings around a lot of people. And his dive at the top of the cage, a fully loaded 2000 against Val Venus, like that's a hell of a spot. And then a couple of months later he takes the chokeslam from Taker off to the Hell in a Cell. Even though he should have never turned heel, it should have always been. But when you think about the Austin run over angle, I mean, for me there's only two ways they could have gone about it. They could have gone the obvious answer, yeah, Triple H did it because Triple H hates Austin and everything. And like 1 or 2 months before, Austin got a literal rattlesnake to bite Triple H on the face. So yeah, I think running him over would be nice payback for that. Or they could have gone, you know, the route of Kurt Angle debuted that night at Survivor Series, and he's the one who did it because he wanted to make a name for himself. It would have been fine. It would have been absolutely fine. There's no need. It would have been a great road for Angle. Angle worked with Austin the most after that. You know, it's like he had the match with Rikishi at No Mercy. They had a cage match maybe a couple of weeks later. That was it. Like it was just so pointless. Like I just hate the idea. Oh shit. So what happens now? Do I come in as the next person? I guess I do. I'm Bart Gunn. Great All Japan run. Great All Japan run. The guy who knocked out Dr. Death. What an opinion. What a reputation to have. But absolutely fed to the wolves by Butterbean. My god, Butterbean knocked the shit out of that boy. But I think at this time, you know, after the Smoking Guns broke up, it was very hard for Bart. You know, he stuck around as like this babyface, this jobber to the stars. It must have been horrible because like the Guns had done quite well as a tag team. They had Sunny and everything, so they were doing quite well. I think they main evented a few Raws against HBK and I want to say HBK and Ahmed Johnson, but I might be wrong on that. There's definitely a period where they are the main event of Raw, and yeah, I don't know how high you could go as a tag team in the WWF at that time. I mean, it was such a difficult period to be in the WWF during that time. It really was the shits at times, as many of the wrestlers have pointed out, unfortunately. Which is crazy because, you know, we don't care about that stuff when we're young. We just want to watch what's in the ring and everything. So to think that they were so close to being put out of business and they were so far behind, and if you compared what was happening in WCW to WWF at the time, you know, it's like night and day. They really were behind the times. Sad really, but that's life. I mean, in the end, WCW crumbled in a way that nobody thought was possible. Some of that stuff by the end was just really, really hard to watch. But here's Jake, 1996 Jake, covering up the physique and everything. Dark periods, dark time for Jake, really unfortunate. But glad he's been able to turn it around. He's done a fantastic job of turning it around. And I hope all is well with him. He hasn't been on TV for a while. Or maybe he has. I haven't kept up too well with AEW, but I don't think he was on. I think he had some breathing problems. And well, they didn't know really what to do with Lance Archer. I don't think they really know now what to do with him. I think they signed Archer based off the fact that he had this amazing match with Ospreay on like one of the American New Japan shows, where there was still like seemingly an upside to him. Bastion Booger's looking a little different here, folks. He's looking a little more Mastodon-like. He's traded in the giant diapers and he started throwing hammering fists and everything, but that is not Bastion. That is Leon White. Vader, who should have been WWF champion. Watch any of his WCW stuff with Sting and you'd be like, how did they not put him on top? It's just awesome. Pure awesome. Oh, doink though. Putting up, I don't know if this is Matt Bourne, Steve Kern or whoever, but he's giving me a bit of a run for my money here as Bart Gunn is trying his best to take on Bastion Booger cosplaying as Vader. And there's the dropkick, he's out. Clutching my ribs though, not doing too well. Who's this? It's Yokozuna. Babyface Yokozuna. But it's not clean shaven. Babyface Yokozuna, there's the dropkick. Oh, Fatu's been in here a long time. But so have I. And I was not born yesterday. Nope. Blocks it. Please don't tell me he's the one with momentum. Oh, there's the cue parry. Wanted to. This is the drop kick. Come on, Bart. One more. Oh. Nope. Not gonna happen in this Royal Rumble. Speaking of Royal Rumbles during the New Gen era, not good, my friend. Not good. 95, I think, is the one where Dick Murdoch comes out. It's just like, Dick Murdoch? Do we really not have enough guys? What the hell? Why is Dick Murdoch here? And 96, not much better. Not much better at all. Really, really tough time for the WWF when it comes to those big matches. 97, it has an important ending. Definitely builds on the Austin and Bret Hart feud, but as a Rumble match itself, no, not very good. Not very good at all. So it's a really tough time. So we're trying to right this wrong here by having Bart Gunn go on this all-time run of just knocking everyone out. I don't know how. Speaking of the people in the ring, obviously my favorite in there at the moment is Razor Ramon, absolute star of the New Gen era. Tremendous in everything he did, win, lose, or draw. He wasn't afraid to put people over too. He probably lost a lot more than he should have. And he should have. He deserved more wins, and he did deserve a world title based on how over he was. And this man, well, this is The Undertaker. So this must be Fake Taker. Undertaker in parentheses, as the kids would say. There's some big names in there now. I don't think Bart belongs in here. It'd be good for Razor to knock me out, but I'm hanging on. Come on, hit me out. Hit me out. Come on, up against the ropes. Do it. Nope. Oh my goodness, the two biggest stars are out. Oh my god, it's Diesel. Does that really look like Diesel to you though? The more I look at the face there, I'm like, oh my god, this is some sort of click bullshit politics. Diesel followed by Shawn Michaels? Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is this shit? Bart Gunn's having enough. Bart was not part of Click. Bart was not part of the Bone Street crew. Bart was in it for himself, and that's why he's going to knock out all these people. It doesn't matter if you're in the Click, it doesn't matter if you're in the BSK. Bart's just gonna beat everyone. He's got that left hand, the left hand of God, as he calls it. He stole it from Maradona. He passed it down to who used to do a punch as a finisher? Mark Jindrak, and then Mark Jindrak obviously passed it down to Logan Paul, who had been using it for quite a while until he invented or he started using the pulverizer, which is just an excellent pun that I'm sure Vince would approve of if he was still there at this moment in time. But the Click here are taking over the Rumble. Bart Gunn's not happy. He hasn't been paid. He's been eating ham sandwiches and catering. The Click have been having caviar and that, so he's got to get Diesel out of there, because that's, that man, he's got 5 moves. He's not a big fan of it. There's Spike Pilder. Who's this now? Henry Godwin, who just uploaded something on the Vault where Shane McMahon is teaching him how to do a promo, which is just amazing to see Shane do that accent. Some of those vignettes must have been so much fun to do. There needs to be more vignettes in wrestling now. Introduce someone to me, and not in that, you know, sarcastic kind of way with like Alvarez, where he's like, how am I supposed to know who this Japanese wrestler is? I didn't get a hype package or a video package about him and all his accomplishments. Not that kind of thing. I mean, I need someone who's an absolute character, and they just do backstage segments where I get to see what they're like and everything. But how many times can I cheer for someone who's just, this person is cool and does awesome moves? Like, I need more, guys. I need more to be invested. I need more to be invested in that. So we need more vignettes in this. As Bart Gunn, as I told you, he's not a fan. Did he try to grab him? Dr. Tom Pritchard. Dr. Tom of the Heavenly Bodies, also known as Skip. No, Skip, I don't care. Who cares about the Body Donnas? We're all there for Sunny. Who can actually be made in this game is calm. What the hell is this? Mo? This guy trying to work heel against the likes of Diesel and that. Hilarious. Absolutely. Fuck. The rumble goes on. Bart Gunn, determined to wipe everyone out. Oh, you knock him out. Let's go. Speeding it up now. It's been a long one. Gotta be near the end. Hakushi in black. Interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely going to touch up some of these attires when I get the chance. I just wanted to get these videos out there about the mod because I really was impressed by the amount of quality and detail that went into it. So I'll definitely be spending a lot of time in the creative wrestling, changing hairstyles, changing attires, because that's what we do. I spend more time doing that sometimes than actually playing. It's actually sad. But I just, you know, we all have our ways. We all want it to be accurate. We all want it to be perfect. And I think we all have our own visions and ideas of what is the perfect attire for this. What is the perfect way? What is the perfect hair? Or, God, did he wear elbow pads with that? Did he wear this knee pad? This looks better. All that fun stuff. See? Punch? Oh my god. If submissions were on, Bart would be dead. There we go. Bam Bam Bigelow. The main event of WrestleMania 11. Excellent main event. Beautiful. Beautiful combination from the two boys here. He's gonna survive. The British Bulldog. Will he win the Rumble even if he doesn't want to? As that young fan said. Not tonight. Oh man. 17 minutes, my voice is absolutely fried. Much harder to do commentary on this than I thought. Maybe this is why I never do Rumbles. It's a lot of work. There's another big elimination from Bam Bam though. He's on a tear. Savio Vega, brought in by Razor Ramon, finalist of the 1995 King of the Ring. Didn't really do much after that. I think it was over for Savio once Razor left. He's never going to be pushed too much. Oh my god, it's Macho Man! Deemed too old by Vince McMahon to continue working, and then he showed he could still work and still be phenomenal and still be in a main event scene. Vince must have felt like such an idiot. How do you let Savage go? There's still so much gas left in the tank. This man I can see letting go though. What an interesting body shape he had. What a fun wrestler he was at times. But he did love to party. No! Get him! Look at he's gonna get eliminated. God damn it. Oh, they're all taunting. That's not good for me. No! Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see that combination? 2 elbow drops. 2 elbow drops. A death from above. Like, oh my god. I'm still in it. Oh, come on. Bart Gunn. He's given his all on this night. Oh, that's it. Bart's gone. No! No, he's not. Bart Gunn continuing to fight in this room, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe it. Most men would have given up an hour ago. Not Bart Gunn. He continues to fight. Oh! I'm not even getting up anymore. I'm gonna keep going for submissions. I won't tap. I don't have putting bone in my body. Oh wow, Bigelow just knocked out Randy Savage. Oh, he's the world's greatest entertainer. And he's the world's greatest singer. He's the world's greatest wrestler. Ain't he great? Double J. My first actual time I saw Jeff Jarrett was the 1998 King of the Ring. Tennessee Lee did a fantastic job of hyping up this man to me. But I think he was in the semi-final with Ken Shamrock, and that's just not a place where you want to be. Ken Shamrock during that time, just too good. And this might be his last. Well, this is supposedly Jeff Jarrett's last year in wrestling, and he was supposed to start a storyline with MJF or something, and then he got taken off TV, so we don't know what's happening with the good old Double J. He definitely deserved to be on TV for his last year in wrestling. I think that he still has something to contribute. I just love his punches. I really do. At the end of the day, I still think he's one of the best punchers in the business. But yeah, in a main event capacity, yeah, don't think he should be featured that heavily. But winning the Owen Hart Classic, that could have been nice. Or getting a long run in it, that could have been really good. Sometimes I think AEW shits the bed when it comes to certain storylines and handling things. But that's neither here nor there. As Bigelow's getting torn apart here. Oh, Double J, I'm so sorry. Get out. One of these men. Can Bart Gunn do it? My god, he's taking out the Click. He's taking out BSK. He's going for Bigelow. Can Bart do it? Big run up. Bart Gunn. Bart Gunn is going to WrestleMania. Oh man, unbelievable stuff here. Unbelievable. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is WWF Eras, the New Generation Era, by TotalFNEclipse. For GM Spectre's WWF WrestleMania X SK Edition, I hope you've enjoyed this trip down memory lane. So there are 2 mods that have come out very recently, 2 mods coming out back to back, 2 mods for you to check out. I hope you enjoy them. This has been another modding showcase. I'm Shawn O'Connor, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.